their mind and cousins. So you're not gonna get through on nobody like that, man. This guy wants to believe that a white man tampered with this book and corrupted this book, and nothing's gonna change his mind.
You ever heard of Dr. Umar Johnson?
I have, yes. He's from Philadelphia. He's a psychologist, child psychologist.
Yeah, he got some good videos of it.
He does, but he believes that we're African and we're not African. He strongly believes he's a Garveyite. He believes in Garvey and all that, and you know Garvey has some things with him, but Garvey went off too because Garvey was pushing that we were African. We're not African. We're different people than
supposedly. We're like the lost tribe of Israel.
We are.
That's what it's still what it is.
When you look at the comparison on this side, people put plates in their mouth. They scar their face up. They circumcise their women.
Animals blood on it.
They let animals pee on their hair so they can turn their hair orange. And then when you look at the flavor of the black man, so-called black man and black woman here in America, we got a total different spirit. We smell different. We dress different. We talk different. We got a whole different flavor. We got a different style and flavor on us. We are the salt of the earth. Give me Matthew 5 and 14.
That's right.
Matthew 5 and 14. So we are totally different than from there we go to Exodus 11:7. So we are totally different people, man. So they go off on that, man. And Africa's not the motherland, man. Africa's not the motherland. Jerusalem is.
It's a good place, but it ain't the motherland.
It ain't the motherland, man. We didn't come from. The first man did not come from Africa. The first man came from Jerusalem.
That's right.
You talk about Middle East or Jerusalem?
Whatever you want to
well, history.
But if you think about
states like the first major city that developed was in the middle of Sudan, which was Kermet.
Well,
which they say was the European history labeled them Egyptians, which were black people.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
And that was after the flood. We're talking about 2,000, 3,000 years later. The flood, there was cities before that. The Mosai destroyed all of that. And yeah, civilizations did start all over again. And a lot of them Hamite, so-called African nations, they did rise up to power and stuff like that. Because the Mosai brought the nations back through Noah's sons. Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, they did find civilizations there, but they weren't the first.
In Israel, we had so that.
Oh yeah. We ran. The first major civilization was in Jerusalem, which they always talking about Atlantis, the city that sunk and all that. That's talking about before the flood.
Yeah.
We had technology, we had elevators, we had all kinds of people flying. They had all kinds of
stuff. That's why they got all the UFO stuff and all that.
Well, the UFOs are referring to the chariots, the angels of the Lord. Give me Matthew 5 and 14, showing we the salt, man.
All right. Matthew 5, verse 13.
14.
Oh, 14. So, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill.
Right. Everything
cannot be hid.
Everything we do, everybody want to see. Everybody want to see Floyd Mayweather fight. Everybody want to see LeBron James play ball. Everybody want to see the Venus Sisters or Michael Jackson was out, man. People all over the world want to go see that man. The light of the world, man. Superstars. That's what they call him. Go ahead and read. James Brown, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan. You can go on and on. They came straight from these lands right here, out of slavery. They were the descendant of so-called slaves. Go ahead.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Go ahead.
Think not that I am come to destroy.
It was 13?
17.
Go up to 13.
Matthew 5 and 13.
I think that was it, yeah.
Ye are the salt of the earth.
Salakia. Okay, we the salt of the earth. Salt gives flavor. It preserves things too.
Yes.
That's the only reason the Most High hasn't destroyed this place yet. Because his children are still here.
Yep.
He's trying to get the elect ones of them right. Once that number gets sealed,
he get his chosen right.
This place is over with, man.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna destroy this place completely.
All right, man. Let's do a wrap with y'all, man.
Look, man, take that off, man. We're not African. We're not Ethiopian. None of that. Haile Selassie.
Nationality. You know what I'm saying?
Our nationality, we're Israelites, man.
He was an Israelite.
Yeah, we're Israelites, man. Haile Selassie was a heathen, man.
That ain't Marley?
That's Marley, but I'm saying they push that.
You know, he's Rastafari.
Yeah, they pushed that Rastafari.
He was messed up. Same shit.
gave all the technology, we gave all the knowledge to these nations, man. We don't need to give it to nothing. And we don't need no religion. We got our nationality back. And that's what these other nations don't want. They don't want us to get our rightful claim in our nationality. Because then, they know now. You know what I'm saying?
That's why the government coming up with all these bullshit ass laws. Because we waking up.
Because it got even worse because I was at East Point 2 nights ago. My car broke down over there by South Main. It was me and my girlfriend. It was actually her car. So I had to pay the tour guide to tow her car back to her house. And so I gave her $110, 80 for the hookup, and the rest for the change, cost over. So I said, okay, I got $10 extra. I'm gonna just hop on the train and go home. Come back down this way. So I'm sitting there. It was 3:30 in the morning. Cop rolled up in front of the train station. One guy, he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, the station's closed. I'm just waiting outside till it's open, so the train to go." He's like, "Well, you can't stand out here." I was like, "I'm standing on private, but this is a private sidewalk. Public sidewalk." He's like, "It's like, no, you can't stay out here. If you unless you walking around or walking, you just can't stay in one spot." Like, what the hell are you talking about?
What kind of law is that?
I was like, so you mean to tell me I gotta walk in circles until it's goddamn thing?
You should have told him to tell you the law on that.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is a public, this is a goddamn.
Tell him the law on that. Tell me the law on that.
I was like, since when is a goddamn curfew out here?
Because these cops don't know the law.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know nothing, man. All they do is they just want to protect property.
Yeah.
That's all they want to do. And you on public property, you ain't doing that. You're not vandalizing or soliciting anything or loitering. Like you said, man, I'm a citizen. I pay taxes. Come on, man.
I was like, in other words, you mean to tell me I gotta walk my way up out of, you want me to walk up out of East Point? That's what you want me to do because you don't want me standing here. Come on, man. It was not like that. It gets worse and worse every fucking year. It wasn't even like that 10 years ago. It was bad, but now it's even worse.
And it's major law. They're gonna push that chip, man. The RFID microchip. So you can't buy or sell, man, or even email. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to control you. It's all about control.
No, you can't take that microchip.
Don't retake that. Resist that, man.
Take that. That's why they come out and see the commercial where they talking about the wristband on GE. Like if you're sick, go to the hospital. They have all the medical
records. I see that.
That's just one step away from the chip. So
well, they manufacturing 15 million RFID microchips. So they ain't making them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? They making them to go in people. And people right now voluntarily taking them, like the military, those in the military, people giving them to their pets, and people, like you said, with major medical issues. The people who do like extreme sports, like rock climbing and hang gliding and all that, they're taking a microchip too because they're saying in case of emergency, somebody can identify them. You know, so the so-called white people can do all they want because they wicked anyway. But
that I agree with.
You gotta resist that, man.
You know what I'm saying? That I agree with, man.
The only way you're gonna resist, you gotta come to your nationality, you gotta get right with the scriptures, man. You gotta have a solid mind to block all that other stuff out. Say, hey, I'm gonna get into the Lord, statute, commandments, and see what it's really getting for.
And when you do that, you'll see the Lord respond. That's why you see the hurricane, tornadoes, killing white people.
Well, he'll open up your mind.
I mean, I was like that about 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now I'm slowly, gradually starting. You know what I'm saying? My eyes are starting to slowly open up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not there where I was supposed to be yet, but I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? Slowly and surely. You know what I'm saying?
They made our people swallow that garbage down.
I mean, it's so bad. Even though you know Jesus is black, even when you close your eyes and you think that Jesus, you still see that freaking white image.
That's that demon. I know.
That's
that demon.
Even when you close your eyes, because it's so subliminal. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's just tarred through you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know he is, when you close your eyes just for that split second, that image still pops in your goddamn head.
1 Corinthians 10 and 4. You got to tear down them strongholds. That's a stronghold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tear it down, man.
And that's what's his name? I just saw something.
Cesare Borgia.
That's quote 6.
They had something on Netflix about him.
Yeah, it was on the Borgia.
Yeah, the Borgia of Netflix. I just watched. I didn't even heard of him until I watched it.
So they bringing it
up. And then I went to.
They show he gay. You see that, right?
He everything. He was a murderer, incestual, bisexual.
He called the syphilis and all that shit.
Killed his own brother for power.
And he banged his sister.
But the Edomites all did that. If you watch the
and that's exactly who Jesus looked like.
That's what they painted the image at. Him. Leonardo did that. He was a faggot too. He painted the image.
Yeah, he was Italian too.
Right, because Pope his father, Rodrigo Borgia, which is named Alexander VI, Pope of Rome, said, I'm the vicar of Christ. And they called him the Holy Father. He said, well, if I'm the Holy Father, then he must be the Son of God.
Yeah.
So he said, well, I'm going to paint a picture of my son as Christ.
Yeah.
And he defiled it. That's blasphemy. That's blasphemy, man. That's why we come out here and tear this stuff down. We got to preach out and do this, man.
I saw that. He was linked to someone. I just hit me when I just saw that. I was like, yeah, that's exactly. They paid you up.
Well, read that
first one,
10 and 4.
10 and 4. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. And they all drink the same.
It's like the second.
You sure?
No. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
That's talking about.
No.
Awesome.
So you got the convict boys now.
Looking like idiots. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what they want. That's what they done made out of.
Buffoonery, man.
Look at this shit.
Clowns. Most High gonna destroy these niggas, man. Hate these niggas. Hate these niggas. He blocking tracks. Hate these niggas. Babies in the car.
You don't even see that, but you don't even see the white people doing that shit.
Hell, they just look like clowns, man. Big time clowns. Big time clowns. Oh yeah. He's clean as shit, right?
Like I was saying, man, I used to be like that. I was materialistic. I'm not even like that no more.
Man,
I slowly shed all that shit.
it's cool to have nice things. We all like nice things. That's over the top. That don't even make sense.
Yeah.
That don't even make any kind of sense.
I'd rather fucking catch the bus, have some pride.
Oh, yeah, read that. That's why we gotta come out here and tear down stronger, dealing with food.
See, now you just made me realize that now it's like, because I kind of rejected the Bible because I always felt like the Caucasian had too much of an influence. Now I gotta go back and buy one.
I'm telling you, man.
And just really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what they took out.
Could get you a 1611. Okay, that's what I was gonna tell that guy. King James put all of the books in the Bible in right. Now,
1611 is cool.
now the so-called white man did try to break it up.
That's what I told
Take the apocrypha out.
That's what he was
King
talking
James
about.
put all the Bible in there, man.
That's
King
what
James was a
most
black
Jake's
man,
heard of.
man. He didn't know what he's talking about. Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
Man, he don't
I
know.
heard that shit before.
It's not true.
Because the name over here.
That's not true.
That shit's stupid.
Not true.
If that's the case, you can find out.
Yeah, the first letter in one psalm.
Yeah.
That's not true. He ain't writing nobody. So what?
Column here, column there. Therefore, goddamn Shakespeare wrote the Bible.
Second Corinthians 10 and 4.
This is 10, 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds.
See, this is a struggle.
That's right.
It's not carnal, but you got to pull this down. Like you said, you close your eyes, you still got to deal with this.
Yeah.
It's in your grandma's house.
Because I was thinking about that one night. It's like, even though I know Jesus was black, whatever, even when you close your goddamn eye, just for that fraction, it's like it's there and you got to make corrections.
Yeah, exactly. You got to.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to pull down the stronghold. Read on.
And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled.
No. So read that again from verse 4.
Oh, sorry, I said, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imagination,
right,
and every high thing that is exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High.
That's what you got to do. Casting down those of imagination. When you close your eyes, you still got that image. That's when image comes from the word imagination. Imagination comes from the word image. Cast down the imagination, every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High. This ain't the knowledge. This is a lie.
That's a lie.
This is a lie. The real knowledge is that he was a black man.
That's right.
With white woolly hair. Like a Negro. What people got woolly hair on it? You know, like so-called Negroes.
They put the shit in right in your face.
It's in the Bible though. You ain't got to it's in the Bible though.
I don't know who was talking about Israel, but they just switched the story around.
Yeah.
Notice Avatar, they had to go back